Oh man, pardon the pun, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. These Bucks are really good.
You think?
They're really good. But I'll keep it a buck at the same time. I think the Heat win at least one game in the series.
Oh yeah, it could be a gentleman. It could be
I think they can get two. I'm telling you right now. Here's how I feel it plays it out. Keep it in a buck.
Wait. You think they can get to Milwaukee?
No,
yeah,
they can win two.
Oh no, I think they can get to Milwaukee. I think they're getting to Milwaukee right now. They're not winning 2 games.
Okay, this is how I break it down for you. Keeping it a buck. This is what I think can happen. Maybe will happen. I'm kind of leaning towards will happen. Game 1 and 2, forget about it. Forget about it. Milwaukee's got that. At home, with all their talent, as long as nobody gets hurt crazy, they're going to be fine. Miami's going to throw the kitchen sink at them the first game at the Kaseya Center. They're going to get that W.
By the way, I hate that saying. Why would you throw the kitchen sink?
They're going to throw everything they got. Look, when you're getting kicked out of your apartment or your house, you know.
I don't want my kitchen. I don't want no kitchen sink. What the hell the kitchen sink's going to be doing for me?
You never know what you're going to need it.
Man, please.
So, okay, you hate that. Nonetheless, I think you win that game 3 at home. Then you kind of just.
Are you down 2-0 into game 3?
You're down 2-0. You get 2-1. Then they get up 3-2. You win the.
Wait. So they win game 3, and then what happens in game 4?
Oh, the Bucks blow us out.
So then you lose game 5. So it's a gentleman sweep. That's what you're saying.
No.
Remember, you start in Milwaukee. Game 3 will
go
be
down
in Miami.
0-2. You go 2-1. They go 3-1. You get it back to 3-2.
How are you going to get it back to 3-2 in Milwaukee?
You can do that.
So you have the. So you're telling me the Heat are going to lose the first 2 games in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Win game 3 in South Florida.
Yes.
Lose game 4 at home.
And then go to
Milwaukee. And win game 5.
And then Milwaukee's going to say, all right, let's put you to pasture. They're going to.
Why wouldn't Milwaukee just put him out of pasture right then at home so they don't got to travel to Miami?
It's an elimination game. The hardest game in any series is the elimination game.
Man, them guys, if it's 3-1, them guys are gone. Okay?
He got pride. No Cancun yet.
Nah,
they want to get that one more game in. I'm just keeping it a buck. I think
I'm keeping it a buck. They'll be in Santo Domingo. They're not doing.
So you're saying 3-1's a death sentence for the Heat, like an immediate death sentence?
Dude, yes,
immediate.
Hey,
I don't see Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo,
I don't see
Tyler Hero,
unless Giannis kicks
Omer Yurtseven.
Unless Giannis kicks Jimmy Butler in the Spaldings. No, they probably were. No, Wilson's the new sponsor. If he kicks Jimmy Butler in the Wilsons, then maybe a 3-1 could turn into a 4-3. But other than that, that's not happening.
I said 4-2. That elimination game, the Bucks they're coming.
Why would they come to Miami for an elimination game when they could just go in at home and not have to leave?
Because Miami's gonna empty.
You do know that you do know when most teams, except for the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers, pretty much when you're down 3-1, it's done so.
But you could still win a game.
You won a game. That's it. You won your game.
It's for pride. It's your back's against the wall.
Your pride was when you won game 3.
Well, remember when the Heat played the Lakers? They were down 3-1. Am I correct? And they went in there and they got a big win. Okay, to make it 3-2. And then the Lakers said, "Okay, that's enough. That's enough." Of course, that was in the bubble, but
yes, that was the key. That was in the bubble. It wasn't like they were traveling from Miami to Los Angeles. They were right there. So that's why.
Mark the tape. Keep it a buck right now. I see the Heat winning 2 games against the Bucks. Game 2 and game, what would that be? 5?
And you have them winning game.
No. I'm sorry, 3 and 5. 3 and 5.
Them winning 3 and 5, and then lose at home in Miami.
There you go.
That's rough. So
it's crazy, man.
So you're gonna have them lose at home.
The NBA playoffs are tough, man. Milwaukee, they're not going to Game 7 though. They're not going to Game 7. What do you want to keep a buck, Vlad?
My love for Janet, man. Dude, I didn't realize it was like, oh wow. Like Janet was just like continuous hits. That's why I'm keeping a buck. It's gonna be hard to beat her in the verses. I don't really think there's really much artist, male or female, that could take Janet out in a verses. Really hard. Like she may not have the greatest voice, but her performance and choreography, everything. And here's the other thing: keep it a buck, Dan. Remember back in the days when videos meant something?
Yeah.
Like I remember,
I still watch videos, to be honest with you.
They were, because the reason why I said that was like the Jacksons, Michael or Janet, when they had a video, when they were obviously, they were coming out with an album, they would have their video be aired like right after a top sitcom.
We were ready, man. Yeah.
Right. Like if you're watching the Cosby Show, right after the Cosby Show or before Different World, boom, you have a Michael Jackson video or a Janet Jackson video. It was like, and those videos were like mini movies.
I loved them.
So I miss those. Keeping it a buck. I miss videos. I miss like the anticipation. Another thing I'm keeping a buck. I want release dates. I'm sick of everybody not dropping music.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they still throw out release dates, but
No, they don't. They don't do it like they used to.
I miss the albums, man.
Yes, I miss. Hey, you knew April 14th, so and so is coming out. All record stores, all mom and pop stores, Tower, all of that, Tower Records, all of that. You knew that.
Yeah.
You knew they would have advertisement, let you know, okay, this label is coming out with all with these artists and their albums. We don't get that anymore, man. I know everything is evolved, but there's just no anticipation anymore, man.
Back in my day, you stood in line all night long and drank whiskey and hit on women in line waiting to get tickets to a concert or an album, and you were all in it together. Nowadays, you're in a virtual waiting room doing what? Petting your dog and posting on Instagram.
The worst.
Lost art, man. Lost art. Keeping it a buck. I'm telling you, I know you're going to get mad at me about this, but my lady love, the Marlins, they're 500 right now, 7-7. I'm telling you, keep it a buck. At the end of the season, you will see they're going to be
what?
At 500 or a little bit above at the end of the season. Telling you, keeping it a buck. They got a good pitching rotation. Sandy Alcantara.
He got his
Luzardo.
Did you see what happened to him on Tuesday?
Can't win every game.
Dude.
Trevor Rogers.
They smacked that man. They smacked him up. They kicked that team's ass. Now I give them credit. The following day, Luis Arraez with the
first cycle
in Marlins history. So I give them credit for that. But dude, Sandy got his.
It happens.
I really wanted to say something, but I can't. But yeah, he got his areolas ripped off.
But let's say Luis Arraez looking like once again a batting champion. Brian De La Cruz been hotter than a $2 pistol. Koopa Loop was hot last night. Went 3 for 4.
How long is this gonna last?
Throughout the season, right around 500, maybe a little bit above.
Damn, what kind of drugs were you doing back home?
I don't want to talk about on the radio, man. Come on,
because clearly it's some strong stuff. If you really,
I'm keeping it a buck.
Do you think the Marlins are gonna continue this for a whole season?
Let's do it again. Mark the tape right here. Marlins gonna finish the season at 500, maybe a little bit above. Too much pitching, too much hitting now.
Yeah, Louisiana got some good stuff, man. They must